Hey everybody. Obviously I'm going to wait for people to get in, so I'm not talking to myself because that's just not what I do live. How is everybody? Spirits, can you show me your hair, please? Hi Rich, sweetheart, how are you? Happy Monday. Hey, how are you, Grower? How you doing? I haven't seen you for a while. How is you? Thank you for stopping by. How are you both? I'm glad you're doing good, Rich. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm glad you're good. It's nice to see you, Grower. I haven't seen you for a while now. Rich, thank you for joining me again, sweetheart. You're becoming a right regular now. It's awesome to have you as part of the tribe. Heather, hello, my darling. How are you? Spirits, if you're here, can you make the lights move on the box for me? How's everyone's Monday going or been, depending on where you are in the world? Hi, Michael. Greetings to you, sweetheart. Welcome. Ireland, somewhere I'd love to go, you know. Somewhere I will go. Most definitely. So beautiful up there, from what I see anyway. I'm going to be doing the Necrophonics app. And you're welcome, Michael. And yeah, I definitely will be. Definitely. It is on my bucket list. Spirits. Hello. Hello, spirits. You're making the lights move? Can you make the lights move again? Are you able to make the lights move? MM, I know you're here. Yeah, I know. No, it's not Paratech. What's the name of them? But they're an island, and they've been to quite a few haunted places. Does it? So does mine. A lot. Literally jam-packed. So much so that after yesterday's stream, I completely collapsed. It drained me a lot towards the end, and yeah, it drained me a lot, and I just collapsed. That was me gone, which hasn't happened. It's only happened once before, and that was with an attachment. but I don't know why. I think it was the not so nice ones. No problem. Free music. If you see the lights move and I miss it, will you let me know? Spirits, let me know you're here, because I know you are. I know there's one of you behind here. Can you make the light move? You able to make the lights move? And how do you deal with that, Michael? Have you tried to use sage and salt? Even saying the Lord's Prayer, they hate that. And do you know who the evil entity is in your home? Summon spirits, make the lights move. Have you tried to use sage or say the Lord's Prayer? Okay. Have you tried using sage, and have you tried putting salt along all of your doorways? Because a lot of them can't pass the salt. It's like the slugs; it burns them. Hiya, Rob. How are you? Any news from the shed man? Shed man. Yeah. Try doing salt around all of your, like all the doorways, along all of your doorways, the front door, the back door, every room in your home. Even putting a little bit of salt in the corner of every of each of your rooms, and then sage throughout. Leave a door open. Tell me, Rob. And leave a door open and tell them they need to leave by that door. They're not welcome in your home. And say the Lord's Prayer at the same time, and that should get rid of them. And the salt will prevent them from being able to come back too. And if you're still having trouble, let me know and I'll try and help you. But definitely try that, because it works very well. You're welcome. Do I have a spirit with me? You're welcome, Michael, sweetheart. Well done, spirits. You got out to the yellow light. I think that they're drinking some of my vodka. I've noticed if I let them have some vodka, mainly, but it sort of strengthens the spirits. Do you like my drink, spirits? Rob, tell me what's going on with the shed guy. I really see. What do you mean by strange wall buildings? And you don't know what these buildings were? But there's the problem. I thought it must have been built on something that wasn't so good. Did you tell him about the sage and the salt, Rob? Spirits, you're going to make the lights move. What, the two, are you talking of the buildings, Rob, that were there beforehand? Is that what you mean? That's an unusual shape, isn't it? I'm so intrigued. It's in a place called Bunkers Hill. I'm guessing, I'm just thinking, as soon as you said Bunker Hill, that they were used to keep people in, and then people were tortured. That's what I'm picking up on. Welcome back, Michael. That's what I'm picking up on. As soon as I heard Bunker Hill, I reckon, it was used to torture people, which gives it the weird point-in shape type thing. And there was battles in the 1800s. So yeah, I'd say, I think it was it would have been a secret place. It would have been secret because of what they were doing there to people. That all makes sense now. My first paranormal experience was the day I was born. I was basically born into a satanic cult. Let me know, Rob. I'm really interested, and if need be, I can come and cleanse it because you're not far from me. I can come and cleanse it and try and put the spirits at rest. Spirits, come on, show me you're here. Make the lights move. I know you're here. Can people see movement in the black picture behind me yet? Yeah, so I was basically born into a satanic cult for a purpose. My purpose was to become the Dark High Priestess, which is why I have the evil ones that will not leave me alone. They've been with me since birth. Roughly whereabouts, Rob? But I've been actually investigating for 4 years now. And I've had I've had a lot of bad stuff happen to me paranormal-wise. Has anyone else here had paranormal experiences they want to talk about? Bexhill. What? Bexhill Heath? Is that what you mean, Rob? The vodka's gone down a bit too quick. Every time I take a mouthful, spirits, are you drinking the vodka with me? You know what? I bet it's one of the attachments. Let me just try. East London. You know, there's something to that, because I've had quite a few near-death experiences, and the connection has literally just got stronger and stronger. And I see them, I hear them 24/7. Literally, they don't leave me alone. But yeah, I think near-death experiences most definitely give you a stronger connection to the spirit world. I think because you've partly been there. Because you've partly been there, I believe that's what gives that connection. I've been working with my magic candle today. I'm trying to make it. I've got a good video actually where I can, where the candle, I make it dance, I make it go to the left, the right, spin in circles. But I don't know, it doesn't want to play today. It doesn't want to play, but I've still got it here anyway. Yeah, I do. I think that's what, I mean, a lot of people who've had near-death experiences that I've heard of also see and hear the spirits, because it's like, I don't know, as if your soul's part of it or something. I don't know. Still learning. I've been. Spirits, did you just make the lights move? And turn the macaroon on your head. Say the Lord's Prayer, Michael. It's because you've had that happen to you, Rob. It's I don't know. I would have thought that you would be more, because I know you're very skeptical, which is cool. But I would have thought that you'd have had more, hello spirit, of a connection with the paranormal. Spirits, can you make the lights go to yellow for me? Well done making it go to green. That's really good. Well done. Can you make it go to yellow? Just come and stand next to me and it will make the lights move. Michael says hello, spirits. I guess that was a hello because they flickered it straight after. Well, you'll soon believe, Rob. Spirit, can you make it go to the green again? You able to do that? Tell me if you see anything in the black picture as well, please. Are you watching free music? Some of the spirits are good. Well done, spirit. Well done. You're doing really well. No, they don't, Rob. I wanted the same, but no, they don't. They give you your privacy. I honestly did wonder the same thing. Because you never know, do you? But no, apparently they don't. Matthew, are you here? Matthew's my brother in spirit. Matthew, if that's you, can you make it go to green? Okay. Hi, Matthew, darling. I love you, sweetheart. Can you show me yourself in the black picture, please? Rob, I know, right? It's like, whoa. Yeah, Michael. The figures tend to get stronger as time goes on. But my brother, like I explained, but my brother and my girls, like my daughters that are in heaven and the other girls, they show themselves in that black picture. It's normally only them, but recently the 4 bad spirits that are always with me, they've sort of tried to take over that and are trying to push my children out. That's right, and it's spirits. Do you know, because I used to do it a yes and no thing with the spirit. So the green light would be yes, and the yellow would be no. Isn't that right, spirits? Is that what you're trying to do? Are you trying to do yes and no? Can you make the green light go? Thank you. Well done. Matthew, is it you? I can feel E next to me. It is you, Matthew, I know. I love you. And I miss you very much. Sorry, I forgot about the chat minute. Yeah, I'm going to go into that story more, Rob, another time, but it's really, really not good. Really, obviously, it's not good. But Michael says, hello, Matthew. Are you reading the chat? I'm sorry to hear about your brother, Michael. Grant, good evening. How are you, sweetheart? What was your brother's name, Michael, please? Matthew, are you okay? Ian C with you. You're brill. That's awesome to hear, darling. Ray was his name. Ray comes up a little bit, actually, via spirit boxes. I just thought I acknowledged you, Matthew. Don't you worry, darling. Because Ray is also somebody that was also involved in the cult, tried to escape it, and was killed because of it. And he's somebody that I connect with. I'm messed up over it big time still, because it's never ended from the day I was bred, as I say. Welcome back, Rich, sweetheart. Thank you for coming back. But yeah, that's why I rely on medication and sometimes alcohol, because I get a lot of flashbacks, get a lot of bad memories every day. I have the spirits reminding me every night. Oh, that's nice. You know each other, Grant and Michael. Sending love and prayers to you, Michael, and to everybody. I'm going to have to get a top up in my drink in a minute, you know. It's been one of them days where I just need alcohol. Yeah, I smoke that too. Yeah. Thank you, Grant. Exactly, Rob. It does help with pain. As long as we get sativa, it does help with pain. But yeah, I've been smoking since I was 16 and I'm 42 now, so I'm waiting for my first J, basically. My husband's going to roll me one in a minute because I need it. My head's not in a good place, but it's crazy. Even when my head's not in a good place, it's like I'm, what is it they say? A glutton for punishment. Because I'll still come on or even if I don't go live, my dog growls a lot. And at the time, right, okay, hold on. Right, my dad, so-called dad, and my so-called mum were a big part of the cult. My dad died at, I think it was 10 to 10, a few years back. Thank you, Michael. And my dog will growl at that time. He will come next to me and start growling and showing his teeth because my children and husband are completely protected. Yeah, Rob, it is. It really is. But it's hard getting that on the, do you know what I mean, with street sellers, if you get what I mean. It's hard to get the correct one. But there's look up, Rob, look up Project 21. It's all about people testing out cannabis for medical reasons, and the testing time has already started and it ends next year, the end of next year. But look it up, Project 21. I've already asked my doctor about it. You can ask your doctor too, you know, because believe it or not, it's legal for doctors to now. I'm just going to put this down a minute because, oh, my arm. Doctors can legally prescribe it, but then chuck some salt where your dog is sensing things, Michael, most definitely. Yeah, look it up. Look it up. What was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying. Can somebody remind me? Remind me what I was saying. One day very soon I'm going to tell. I've kept the cult thing to myself for 4 years of doing this, for example. That's right, thank you. Lisa, hello, sweetheart. Welcome, darling. We're just talking about medical cannabis and how it helps some people. But doctors are legally able to prescribe. Let me just put this down slightly while I'm talking. Doctors are legally allowed to prescribe it. It's up to them. This is in the UK I'm talking about. It's up to them whether they want to. And also the problem is finding the pharmacy that is willing to supply it. But it's all legal. We just haven't been told. So, yeah, definitely talk to your doctor about it and look up Project 21. Most definitely. How are you, Lisa, darling? Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, I know Canada and America, but it is legal there. I live with pain too. My body's completely been messed up from day dot again. It has been, and it's just got worse and worse and worse. So I totally understand, Lisa. Like, it's awful being in pain all the time. Yeah, they should be legalising it. It is a plant at the end of the day with so many properties. You know, the fibres in the leaf, for example. No, I'm sorry you suffer, Lisa, darling. I'm just letting you know. I totally understand. Thank you, Rob. That's kind of you. Thank you. If you want, Lisa, you can say what causes your pain, but if you don't want to, you don't need to, obviously. Yes, it is indeed. Right, Lisa, for example, if it's legal to have cannabis in Canada, like how much do you pay? J420, hello, my darling. How are you? You need to sage and salt, Michael. You really do. You should. Let me know how you get on with the sage and salt, because I've just had another idea. But let me know how you get on with that. If it doesn't help, it's all over there. I thought that was over there too. But Lisa, for example, how much is it to buy? I'll tell you 1 second, Rob, because I'm getting my head right. How much is it to buy, like in the UK, for like a crap weight? Literally, it's meant to be an 8.
1.8.
And we get 1.8 grams for that where I am, and pay £20. So how much do you pay for 3? Can you, Rich? That's good, darling. Oh, that might be my girls. See, I told you, didn't I, the other day, the more you look at it, the more you will see. And you're seeing a lot, Rich. Well done. I'll lift the camera back up in a minute so you can see the picture fully. Fibromyalgia, arthritis. Rob, I've just got what you said. Are we making roast potatoes? What's that? Because of the sage and the salt? We could do, couldn't we? I have fibromyalgia, osteoporosis, endometriosis. What was the other thing you said, Lisa? I missed it, darling. I don't know what complex regional pain syndrome is, darling. Yeah, as Michael said, it does. It gets rid of the evil spirits. Like, if you're having problems with spirits, sage is like this, like a big J. That'd be nice, wouldn't it, though? But you burn it, you let the smoke. I'm not going to do it now because it will get rid of the spirits that are here. But you burn it, you let the smoke fill literally every corner of your room, top and bottom of every single room. It's not a quick job, but it's worth it. And salt, if you put it in the corner of each of your room, and also put it along your door, every doorway in your house and your front door and your back door. It prevents any negative spirits being able to enter after you've saged and got them out, basically. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say to you the other day, Rob, to tell him. Sage, you can get like that sage. I'm actually growing my own and I'm going to start selling it very soon. But that sage, I swear, I got from Amazon 2 sticks of it. And it was some ridiculous price, like £12 or something. And that's white native Indian sage, which to me is the best sage. And it's lasted me coming up to 4 years already. So it is really worth getting. Well controlled, well controlled. I'm sorry to hear everything you're going through, Lisa, darling. But yeah, that's what the sage and salt's about. It's not about making roast potatoes, unfortunately, but it is about protecting your home. And it does work. Yeah, it does work. I'm going to have to top my drink up. What do you guys think of my cup? Or my chalice? And then it's got all the armour on the back. Give me 1 sec. You look at the black picture for me. And I'm just going to get another drink. That's all right, Lisa, sweetheart. You would both understand. No, you should honestly tell him, Rob. Give me 1 sec. Thank you. I don't know where that went though. Oh. It's a good one for when I do different spells and rituals, etc. But I really like this. It's a proper season mug. What season would you say this was for then? Lisa, the black picture, sweetheart, you'll see figures in. The more you look at it, let me lift this up a bit. The more you look at it, the more you will see figures. You're getting a winter theme of it, are you? That's interesting. I'm okay, thank you. J420, how are you, sweetheart? Good, Michael. What did you do? Did you... 1 minute. Can someone push this too, please? No, can you do what I ask, please? Yeah, it's quite hard to do, but since being Like, obviously being in the cult messed me up a lot, like not just mentally, but physically. Good. That's good, Michael. And the spirit left, so well done. You still watching whatever you're watching, MM? That's good that you're able to tell them to leave when they do. My husband's nicked my lighter, and I've got a nice doobie to spark up. Yeah, but I can see quite a bit of movement in that black picture again. How long's that been happening for, Lisa? Okay, thank you. I thought that's what you were doing, but I just wanted to make sure. Well, he did roll me a J, so first fair, I suppose, but I need to be able to spark it up, don't I? So I need to just go to the end of the thing. He was very skeptical, Michael, until I asked my brother to just lightly touch him a few times, and now he strongly believes. He's been touched quite a few times. Okay. Give me a minute, Lisa. Let me think about the best option for you, sweetheart. One sec. Yeah, free music has experienced my. What happens is if I get close to somebody, or somebody is close with me and wants to help protect me, unfortunately, the evil spirits from the cult are really rich. I wonder who. It's probably Emily. Did she look like a 6-year-old girl, or don't you know? Because Emily's 6 years old. She's chosen to be 6 because you can choose to be whatever age you want. No, I don't think Lisa's home is haunted. I get what is going on in her head, and it's like it's a oh, awesome, Rich. Yeah, I mean, Free Music Jukebox was a complete skeptic, didn't believe at all. And if he wants to tell you himself, but he's experienced a lot, and that's because we're close and he is protective towards me. So therefore, the spirits don't like it because they want me to be alone, like with no one that looks out for me, basically. They want to scare them off. Because then when I'm alone, I'm more mentally, I'm not strong enough, I'm less strong mentally. So they are able to take over me a bit more. And what they want me to do is to end my life, basically. Because all they want me to do is join them and become the Dark High Priestess. So they want me to end my life to fulfill my prophecy, basically. And that's why sometimes you hear join me, come with me, coming through the spirit box, because that's what they mean. And that's why you'll hear me say, no, I'm not coming with you. I'm not joining you. Okay, Lisa, have you been to that cemetery. Yeah. Hey God, how are you? I'm okay. Thank you. I'm okay. How you doing? If you've been to that cemetery a lot, what I would advise, and I know it probably sounds crazy. Okay, not in years. Okay, that's good then, because with Native American cemeteries or burial grounds, sorry, I keep fiddling with the camera, but it's because I want you to be able to see the spirits in the picture and not my ugly mug. But we're not doing spirit bashing. We're not bashing them. We're going to go and see them, and I'm going to make them scare the shit out of you, Rob. Then you'll better believe, won't you? Yeah, God is a skeptic too, the same as free music used to be. But Lisa, sorry, what I was saying is, with Indian burial grounds, you can walk through there and not realise you're disrespecting them, but they are very, very powerful and they're strong. And the best thing to do, if you ever, I mean, you obviously haven't because you've not been there, but it's to take some, like an orange and some water. And yeah, no, so do I, Michael. I completely respect and understand skeptics, most definitely. There's a lot to I don't know how you'd put it, sort of take in, understand. But don't forget to let me know if you see anyone in the black picture, please. Yeah, an offering, exactly. Something you need to understand about her spirits. If you piss them off, they hurt her. Yeah, no, they do. They won't take it out on you. They will take it out on me. And free music has seen what they've done to me. Like, not just scratches, like literally scratches that are big, thick bruises, like 3. It's always 3, which is the mark of the beast, isn't it? But free music used to get angry with them for what they'd done, but now he understands that it does all come back on me. But yeah, an offering. Do you, Michael? Who do you see in there at the minute? Thing is God lives too far away. He's right up north, isn't he? They won't respect me, they just won't hurt me so much. Maybe, what, when you've been in your home, Lisa? I can feel them. Like I said, salt and sage. That is your best thing. You need to, the same as advice as I gave Michael. You need to get some sage, burn it, let the smoke fill each room, like the corners, the ceiling, the corners in the ceiling, corners in the floor, the doorway, just sage everywhere. leave a door open and tell them to basically pee off and leave via the door because they're not welcome. Put salt across every doorway, front, back door, every hi, Boston Joe, sweetheart. How are you, sweetie? Put salt along every single doorway, because then the negative spirits can't come back in. It is like they're slugs, and the salt literally burns them, so they don't come in. So if you sage first and then do the salt. Also, if you have any problems in your bedroom, for example, do a ring of salt around your bed. That will very much protect you. I'd had to advise Free Music to do salt washes, so you like slugs. Yep, that's what I said. Like slugs, the bad spirits. you know how the salt burns slugs. Yeah, it's exactly the same for the bad spirits. So that's my new thing. They're like slugs because they are horrible anyway, and I don't like slugs. I'm glad you're great, Joe, sweetheart. Thank you for joining me again. I always love seeing you coming in. Yeah, it would, right? You know the shed that you were talking about, Rob? Do exactly the same as if it was a room in his house with the sage. Then do the salt across the doorways, even across if he's got little windows. Just it doesn't even need to be a thick amount of salt. Like I've got a lock of my dad's hair up on my little altar here, but I have it surrounded by salt because he's such a nasty person. Because I've had a drink, I need to be careful not to swear. But because he's such a nasty person, he's had to be surrounded with salt. And sometimes when I get attacked quite badly at night, I come down and the tourmaline, which is also a very good stone to get, it takes away negativity. It's Amjad, hello my darling. Is that where you're from, Florida, Jay? That's miles away. It's all right, Lisa. Don't you worry. Oh, I've got so many candles burning at the minute. But yeah, like when I've had a really bad night, like being attacked or whatever, I come downstairs and that tourmaline is always been knocked off of his lock of hair. It's crazy. But I try and sort of keeping him contained a bit. I'm all right, Amjad, sweetheart. How are you? Have you been relaxing in the garden again? Catching some sun? I did today, actually. And funny enough, I thought of you. I got the sun on me just for like 10 minutes because of my medication. I can't be in it too much. But yeah, I just had 10 minutes, just sat there in the sun, letting it, because I feel it's so healing. I love it. And as I was sat there, I actually thought of you, Amjad. How's everything in Florida, Joe? It's very nice of you to stop in, by the way, God. It's nice to see you. Obsidian. I've got a big chunk of snowflake obsidian, and that's also good for negativity, and it's very good for charging yourself up. Like if I'm going to do witchcraft, for example, I will hold my snowflake obsidian in my hands for a good 10-15 minutes beforehand. English, Irish, white queen. Hello. I'm going to call you Queen. Hello, sweetheart. How are you? From the south of England, are you? I'm from London. Oh, that's nice, Michael. That sounds nice. They're really hot where you are, Jay. Obsidian is a very, very good stone to have. Really good. Everyone make sure to check each other out, obviously, and show tribal love. Oh, Brighton. That's not far from me either. I like Brighton a lot. Oh, Partly. Mwah. Hello, darling. How are you? I know it's probably quite late to ask you, but how did all your exams go, sweetheart? It's so good to see you, Partly Cloudy. Ghost Rider, hiya. What's up? How are you? Well, I'm still planning the visit through music, so... No, I haven't seen God for a while. The Templars used a carved obsidian chalice. Oh, really? It would have taken many years. Yeah, it really would have taken a bloody long time to make that. How beautiful. I bet that looked absolutely gorgeous. Of course I'm going to ask how you are, Partly. You're just awesome. Classes end next week. What? That means you've completed all your courses, Partly, does it? You work so hard. I've got such respect for you. If I miss any comments, I really, truly am sorry. I don't ever want to miss anybody's comment. Okay. I knew you would have done, Amjad. 1 more year. Was it a 3-year course? Do I remember correctly? It has been hot here in Ireland since the lockdown. It's been pretty hot where I am, but only for maybe 2 weeks. We've been doing gardening a lot, like growing our own vegetables and that, because I home educate my children, not just because of the lockdown. I've done it for 4-year course. You work so hard, sweetheart. I really do wish you all the best results. I really do. Do you get warm weather in Canada, Lisa, or is it quite cold a lot? It's cold in the UK a lot. We're lucky to get a few weeks of warm weather. And I'm thankful since the lockdown. I'm grateful that I've got a back garden, so I'm not trapped inside not the 4 walls, but inside the house. Okay, right. Rich, I'm going to try something. Can you tell me if she does it, okay? Emily, if Rich can see you in the painting, can you move your arms around? Can you move a lot so we know it's you? I think Scotland and I think Ireland, I think they get a lot of rain as well. But we do where I am. The UK's crap for so many reasons, in my opinion. Emily, can you move and let Rich know that it's you and let me know it's you? Move your arms and legs. Free music. Do you remember when Matthew used to dance to your music? You'd literally see him dancing. It was amazing. What, more than she was a minute ago, Rich? Do you know what, my one regret is that I haven't seen the world. I haven't seen all these places that I'd like to have seen. And I know people are probably thinking, oh, it's not too late, but it kind of is for me. Yeah, it did. They used to love your music. I agree, way too soon for opening schools. I've read that a lot of schools have actually been, children have gone to school today and they've been turned away because a lot of the teachers and headmistresses, headmasters, they also think that it's way too soon. The government, I don't get what they're doing. Have you seen how the coronavirus has been rising over the past, say, 3 or 4 days? Well, come next week, just watch. It's going to be really, really. The numbers are going to be double what they are, because the government, buffoon Boris, ain't got a freaking clue what he's doing, to be honest. He ain't got a clue what day it is, not alone how to run our country. I've had enough of all these people in so-called power. They just abuse it. Where are you from, Queen? Do you mind me asking? Oh, so she was moving more, Rich. Oh, that's definitely Emily. She's cheeky. She's got blonde hair. And I literally see her skip around from my hallway into my kitchen, just skips. Oh, she's always happy. And like, I literally put my hand out. She's that easy for me to see that I put my hand out and she comes and stands next to me. I agree. It's all right. I totally agree. He has let down our country. He hasn't got a clue what's going on. Oh, Epstein and Prince Edward, please. Are you going to give it back though? Because I just had to leave the stream to get my lighter back. Didn't I, everyone? He's trying to nick my lighter again. You know, Trump had a lot to do with Epstein. And if people think that Epstein is dead, he ain't. He's been moved to another private island so he can carry on doing his disgusting stuff that he does and so-called supplying people like Trump, like all the pigs that are in power in our country. Well, God, I don't know. He might be a funny bloke and all that, but he ain't exactly material to Trump is another one. But which one, Michael? Because Epstein, he so isn't dead, Queen. Thank you. Boris might be like a funny bloke and he got Brexit done. Fair play. All right. But look at how he's allowing people, right? With COVID-19 still going strong. Right, it's not been stopped. There's not a cure for it. People are still dying from it, right? But still, he's letting all the kids go back to school, everyone go back to work, go on public transport, and the figures talk for themselves. Like, he is a funny bloke. Like, he's very eccentric, a proper British eccentric, but he is no one to be running a country, in my opinion. Epstein, literally, dirty bloody, I don't even want to call him a dirty animal, because animals are more caring and you haven't seen one zombie this lockdown. That's a bit of a letdown ghost, isn't it? You'd think you'd see loads of them too, wouldn't you? Well, Theresa May jumped ship, didn't she? And Boris got thrown in as a replacement. Theresa May literally was like, oh, I forget the word she used, but she was like literally crying and then just ran into number 10 Downing Street, and that was the last you see of her. They all over Bradford. It's too soon for the lockdown. It should be, yeah, no, I agree with you, Queen, most definitely. But the figures, within a week, everything's going to double. Everything will double. That's what I think. A lot of zombies go into Greg's near you, though, God, I've noticed. Yeah, John Major was a proper muppet. Tony Blair is an evil, evil person. Theresa May just jumped ship. Same as Cameron did. He jumped ship when they just jump ship and leg it and throw whoever they can in. Really, Rob? I've not watched it, but yeah, they definitely are hiding figures. Even while we were in lockdown at the beginning, if you notice, the news that we were being given was like not that day's news, it was 2 days prior. It was the news of 2 days prior. It wasn't the news of that day, the figures of that day. They lie about everything though, don't they? Yes, he has got blood on his hands, Blair, a lot, but he don't care, does he? Fancy that though. Moving all your bloody money so that the people that you've messed up for the whole of their lives can't get a penny in compensation. What a shame that he isn't dead. He just got taken out. I mean, when they said that Epstein had killed himself, all the cameras were off. Even though he was on suicide watch, no one checked on him. There was no one there looking at him. All the cameras were shut off for the entire time. It's just all BS. He got shipped out the back door, just like loads of them, like Harvey, what was it, Weinstein. He's also another one that ain't in prison. Trust me, he's not in prison. He's been shipped off to the same islands as Epstein. Mainstream is bollocks, I'm with you. The masses need it. Yes, I so agree with you, Queen. I so agree. People need to wake up. People are starting to wake up, though. But we need to stand united and fight against all the evil sickness that is in power. Because if we don't, like, what's it going to be for the next generation, like my children and then my grandchildren, for example? How bad is this world going to be? If we don't make a stand now, it's, emotions are running really, really high, obviously, at the minute. Yeah, Cameron done some weird things, didn't he? But I won't mention that. He moved it by changing his will 2 days before. Really? 2 days before he died, he moved all of his money. Thought he was in prison, though, so how did he do that? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, lots of people do clap for the NHS, don't they? And I don't know. I've got my own feelings on that, to be fair. Wow. I never knew that, Rob. Yeah, it's like Thursday at 8 o'clock, isn't it? Everyone claps. I've not seen much of Cameron since he jumped ship and ran, to be honest. 1 minute, I need to go and get my lighter back. Everyone says you're a lighter thief, by the way.
I've got light fingers.
No?
Light fingers.
Light fingers nicking my light on. Yeah, I know, right? I agree, Ghost. But none of these people actually get put in prison. That's the thing. They don't, because in their sick world, they are supplying. Oh, thank you, God. That's very kind of you. You didn't need to do that. But thank you very much, sweetheart. Well, he obviously knew what was going to happen. I mean, that's quite obvious now, isn't it? If he moved all of his money 2 days before he died with his solicitor, then obviously he knew that this fake death was going to happen, and his brother got a second autopsy done. His bone under the chin was broken 3 places. Nah, he ain't dead, Rob. No way. He's not. And his money that he no, I agree, you couldn't get that from hanging yourself, could you? But his money, I don't think he is. I don't think he is dead. No, see, I don't think he was. I think that he's on an island because he supplies the nasty, rich, evil, whatever you want to call him. You're all right, Rich. Are you okay? No, I understand, Queen. Oh, God. Okay, Rich. You don't need to be saying stuff all the time. It's all right. Yeah, but all that money that he got moved, he'd just be using now. He supplies the things he does. So too many so-called important people would want him alive for them sick reasons. So he's been moved along with Harvey, what's his son?
Weinstein.
Huh?
Weinstein.
Weinstein. It's an insult to call them pigs or animals, on the animals. Yeah, but I don't believe he's dead. There's many people that I don't believe are dead, actually. Who knows? But don't you think it's a coincidence that he had all his money moved 2 days prior? Yeah, I think he's alive, along with a lot of people that apparently are in prison or have died, or no, they're just all moved to an island where they can keep on doing their sick things.
That's protection.
But we won't ever know. We're not going to know because it's do you know what I mean? A private island that we will never be able to go to, for example, like his last island. Money talks and shit walks, that's what I say. Yeah, same here, Michael. There are so many. Yes, Elvis is definitely dead god, I reckon. But he wasn't a sick, evil, horrible thing, was he? I don't know what he'd be spending all of his money on, but he obviously spending it on something, can he? No, he doesn't care for what he's done. And the thing is what people don't get is like, it's not just at the time that things like that affect you. It messes you up for the rest of your life. Like me being born into the cult, going through what I did as a child. No, he was not God. Elvis was not. Oh, what? Because Priscilla was 15 when they started dating. I don't know how old Elvis was at that time. They are very evil. But like it affects you for the rest of your life. In so many ways that unless you've gone through it, you're never going to understand. He was 47. What, when he met Priscilla? No, he was about that age when he died, surely. He wasn't that old when he died, was he, Elvis? Hey, stranger, Top Cat. How are you? How are you doing? It's another person I'm going to be meeting up with. It's Top Cat. Who used to love that cartoon, Top Cat? I did. I can hear it. Yeah, that's the year he died, wasn't he? He was 44. See, God, what are you talking about? Yeah, he was 44. I knew, and he died the year I was born on August the 11th, 1977, because I really like Elvis. Always have done since I was a child. You've been working 6 days a week, Top Cat, bless you. He was 47. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Don't step on my blue suede shoes. Don't be stepping on my purple suede shoes. Because they are lit. Oh, I do. I've always liked Elvis. Making sure the nation's fed. Bless you, Top Cat. What is it you do, sweetheart? I'm sorry if I've forgotten. You lot are just monkeys tonight. Really? Well, that's not right, obviously, Queen. But I don't class that the same as what Elvis done. Maybe I'm biased. Maybe it's because I really like Elvis. I don't know. Fair play to you, Top Cat. That really has kept people going through the lockdown. It really has. Well done to you. Yeah, definitely. Fair play and well done. Thank you. It's been hard to get a slot though, to get a delivery from Asda or from any of the shops. Like, you're literally waiting weeks to get a delivery. It's been difficult. That's good. That's really good. That's the thing. People, it seems to me, who said that about him dying on the toilet? I know that's true. He did. Ghost Rider. Yeah, I know. But for somebody like him, what an awful way to know that he died. Do you know what I mean? Like, what an awful, for me, like, he deserves it more respect than that. But you can't help where you die. People in power, yeah, that's what I was going to say. Anyone that I know, including police, that I have tried to get to help me regarding the cult. Lisa, okay, sweetheart. Thank you so much for being here, and you take it easy. And I really hope your pain eases up a little bit for you. I'll be thinking of you when I light my candle. Many blessings to you, okay, darling? Much love, and thank you so much for coming in. Jed, good night, sweetheart. Much love to you, and thank you for coming in again. It's been nice to see you. Yeah, God's up Yorkshire way. I've got a sign on, well, my kids have all done rainbow handprint pictures, thanking not just the NHS, but thanking delivery drivers, thanking the postman, thanking the people that deliver my medication for me twice a week. Do you know what I mean? There's so many people, and I've got a thing on my door too that is thanking people, you know, who are doing everything they can to help people, genuinely to help people. There's too many folks. And yeah, like I was going to say, people in power always seem to abuse it. Because they can get away with it, can't they? Top Cat, you're London way, aren't you? Because we was going to meet up. I'm sure you're not far from me. Where are you? You're not in Wales. What, you live in Wales now, Top Cat? How comes? Yeah, Queen, so am I. I really am thankful. I couldn't have made it through without my painkillers and my antidepressants. Oh, right. I thought you lived London way. Top Cat. Really? Oh my gosh. I wish you could tell me the name of the road. I know Edgware like the back of my hand. Yeah, I know. Neverland is Neverland now, isn't it? Buckingham Road. Is that near Edgware School? Who believes that Michael Jackson actually... Right, because I'm confused with Michael Jackson. Right, I've heard a lot. Michael's not leaving, is he? Michael, are you leaving? Have I missed you saying you're going? Stanmore. Okay. Wow. I know Edgware really, really, really well. Too well. Oh, okay, cool, Michael. Prince dying in an elevator. That I firmly believe that Chester from Lincoln Park, who I'm still so upset that he was killed, but there's no way, right? I've followed him since not followed him, but I've been a big fan of Lincoln Park since like 1996, right? Never ever stopped being a big fan, so always have been on top of it all. And there was many times in Chester's life that he was really down, and okay, I could live with the fact that, yeah, all right, he may have killed himself, but the Railway Pub, yeah, I know that one. Top Cat. Yeah, Chester Bennington. He was in when he so-called killed himself, right? He was actually in the best place of his life at that time. There is no way that he killed himself. And his best friend, Chris Cornell, the exact same material was used, the exact same position, the exact same. I mean, Chester was killed on, they were best friends. He was killed on Chris's birthday. No way do I believe that. No way do I believe that Chester killed himself. No way. I share his music, and a lot of the time they'll say that soon the truth's going to come out. I mean, what's the likelihood of? There's no if you read into how he was supposed to have killed himself, you would. Are you going, Rob? Really? God? Kurt Cobain as well. Oh, okay. Top Cat, thank you for stopping in, sweetheart. Much love to you. Blessed be. Get some rest, and I hope work goes well for you. And thank you for all you do. I would like Chester to come through. Oh wow, that's cool. I really, really like Chester. I really love Lincoln Park. Mike Shinoda, who was the sort of one that used to do the main stuff with Chester, he would be the one that raps, etc. But he does live streams near enough every day. So it's awesome because you get to sort of talk to him, and I know, Queen, I totally agree. How would you know that he would buy Rocket Ice lollies, God? Are you just on a wind up again? None of it makes sense. Whitney Houston, then her daughter, both died the same way. There's a lot of sacrifices that go on within the music and Hollywood industry. Right. I would follow him around the store too. I'd be like, oh. I would be very starstruck with him. Yeah, Queen, we definitely think the same way. I think Chester's amazing. I really do. And he had so much time for all of his fans. He would stay hours afterwards just to shake people's hand. Johnny, hey, how did you enjoy sleeping in the caravan last night? Did you enjoy it? It did look really cozy. We had a caravan, but we sold it middle of last year. Yep. Do you want to listen to the Necrophonics app? I've got my speaker, so it'll be that bit louder. I like it when people know each other in the chat as well. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that is the downfall, but it's normally quite simple, really, to make them big double beds up, isn't it? Because you've got two, and one of them you described was quite spot on to the one that I used to have, with the bunk beds and then the big double bed. Yeah, John Lennon. Yeah, I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you. I really do, Queen. We think the same way. Oh no. Have you got an achy neck or an achy back from it, or are you alright? Often it's your neck that goes, isn't it, when you get to our age? It's like if you sleep wrong, it's like you wake up and your neck's all stiff and that. Hey, Rob, did you see Johnny's caravans? They're nice. Cheers, everyone, by the way. Sorry. Very rude of me. I actually believe that, Rob. I actually believe that. No problem, Queen. We think the same way as well, so it's really cool you're here. So you're obviously from America then? Are you? My husband rolled mine for me. Thankfully. And then I've got one more I can have before bed, and then I'm out. I'm out of it. I have to get some more tomorrow. Herbal cigarettes are the way to go, I've got to say. Anything herbal is actually saying that. Does anybody wish to listen to the Necrophonics app, or do you want to leave it just for a little bit? Can anyone see movement in the black picture behind me? Firing 100 questions at you all now. Soon I'm going to start doing where you do, like, where I can invite people up. I'm going to start doing that soon. I've not done that yet. But Johnny, think of it this way. It's good that you have the, I know it's annoying, but like the luxury of being able to go shopping, really. it's very hard for a lot of people that are just coming out of lockdown or are still in lockdown. But I actually like shopping, obviously, but just do it as quick as you can. My dog picks up on spirits, and his name is Spirit. What, in the black picture? It definitely wouldn't be a church. It would be more like a bad altar. But I've been in lockdown since I came out of hospital, so that's got to be nearly 4 months. But also we are in the vulnerable group, my daughter and also me, so we had to stay in for another 12 weeks. But apparently we're allowed to go out today, but I'm not really trusting that too much, to be honest. It's not made much difference to us really being in lockdown. Oh wow. The queues have been crazy for the last few months, really, haven't they? You need charging, Johnny. What's up? I have to put you on charge overnight. Plug you in. Oh, are you going, Johnny? Or are you staying? You going? You're staying? You going? You're staying? Last year, I've seen David. I don't know who that is, but that's awesome. Ghost, that's awesome. Oh, you're going, Michael. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. And we haven't really done much paranormal stuff as of yet. We've just been chatting. But thank you for being here, and I hope to see you soon. Remember what I said about the sage and the soul, okay? And the Lord's Prayer. And you can find me on Instagram or Twitter, and you can always inbox me anyway, and I help you however I can. Jay, you're still here. Bless you. But much love to you, Michael, and blessed be. And I will see you soon, hopefully. Much love. Thank you for still being here, Jay. Thank you all for still being here. I've said it like it's a paranormal stream, and I haven't really contacted spirits at all. We'll see. If there's any spirits here, can you make the lights move for me, please? Thank you. Have you been waiting for me to turn this on? Yes. Do you remember I said which are the yes and no? The yes is the green and the no is the yellow. I love Cornwall. I really love Cornwall. Spirits, can you make the lights move again, please? That candle just went mad. Make the lights move, please, spirits. Put it closer to the black picture and see. Thank you. You able to make it go to yellow? Yes. Go on then. Make it go to yellow. Matthew, is it you? You make it go to green if it's you, Matthew. Well done, you made it go to yellow. Well done. Thank you. I love it when they answer and do as I ask them to do. I think it's awesome. Can you make it go to yellow again? Spirits, can you make the lights move to yellow for me, please? Don't forget to tell me if you see any movement in the black picture. Let's put it more towards the black picture. Can you make it the light go to green? Are you able to do that? Straight to yellow, well done. That's very clever. Thank you. How far can you make the lights go? Can you make them go to orange or red? Or is that too hard? Doesn't matter if you can't. Yes, you can. Show me how far you can make the lights move when you're ready. Just come and stand next to me and the lights will move. Hey, Sean. Good night, God. Thank you for being here. It's very nice to see you. Sleep well and have a great Tuesday, okay? Much love and blessed be to you, darling. Sean, hello, sweetheart. How are you? It's really good to see you. Spirits, can you make the lights move to the green? How are you, Sean? They've already done what I asked, but they're not playing anymore. Well, lockdown's meant to be sort of lifted today, and all the COVID-19 figures will just double up within a week in the UK. Well, thank you, Spirit. Thank you for making it go to green. Can you make it go to yellow? I just moved it as well. I know you're stood behind me. You able to make it go to yellow? Shannon, of course. I might have to be reminded a couple of times, okay? But of course, I'll call you whatever you want to be called. So how are you? Oh, you're okay. How's your Monday been? Spirits, you going to make the lights move for me? Thank you. Well done. You made it go to yellow as well. I think the nearer the black picture, the better. But I know I know that the one that stabs me in the back all the time, she's there because I can feel my back again. But also there's another spirit that's not bad, but is being put off by witchy, as she calls herself, but that's an insult to witches like me. Can you make the lights move for me? Last time I ask you, okay? Make the lights move and then I'll turn this off and put the app on so you can talk. Thank you. Thank you very much, spirits. I'll turn this off like I promised. Oh, okay. Well done. That's very good. I'm just going to give it, if you're still... Now that I'm saying that, I'm going to turn this off for them because I thought I was putting them on the spot. So, but now they're making the lights move. But they did do as I asked them. I asked them to go to green, they did. I asked them to go to yellow, and they did. Like that. Well done, spirits. Thank you. You're stood behind me more now, aren't you? I'll give it like a minute because I don't want to cut them off if they are getting the hang of how to use it. Well done, spirits. Made it go to green. Which, as I said, green is yes and yellow is no when I'm doing yes and no questions with them. But this spirit is only obviously just learning. But you're doing very, very well. You're getting the hang of it really quick. You are behind me though, aren't you? Are you stood behind me? I know they are. Like I said, I'll give it 1 minute with them not making the lights move because if they're just getting the hang of it, I want them to get comfortable with it. Because I think when the spirits see like a black box with lights, they could possibly think it's something that's going to hurt them or, you know, make a loud noise and scare them or... So I normally explain that it won't hurt them and it won't, you know, make any loud noises. It's just lights. Anyone seeing any movement in the black picture? Thank you, spirits, for using the light box. That's what I'm going to call it. They just went, no joke, it just went to orange. That's typical. Just as I'm putting it, taking it up, turning it off, and it's away from you all being able to see, it goes to orange. MM, are you still here? Are you still here? No one's saying anything, so now I don't know what's going on, if people are still here or not. Just put a 1 in the chat or something. I don't know. Put whatever in the chat. Whatever. I'm going to put the Necrophonic app. Thank you, MM. I didn't want to ask if you were here earlier. You know why. Are you still here, Heather, sweetheart? You've been quiet. It's really nice to meet you, Queen, and yeah, definitely your son comes first. But it was lovely meeting you and connecting with you. So yeah, I hope to see you soon, darling. Much love and blessed be to you. Oh, you're still here, Jay, too. Bless your heart. Right, I'm going to do the Necrophonic app like for 10 minutes and then I'm going to go because it's 20 past 12 here. One of those days. You okay, Heather, darling? Tomorrow, if you see me live in the daytime saying test, I'm literally just going to be testing which spirit box I can use before YouTube cut me off, so I can sort of work out like which ones I can't use live, but I'm still going to be making videos of them. Also, I'm on Twitch, so I'm going to be going live from there very soon too. But yeah, I'll probably do three that say testing, because I need to test the Roberts radio, the Optimus, and the PSB7, which I already know is a no-go, which is a shame. Thank you for being here, Rob. You take care, and I will see you soon. Have a great Tuesday. Much love and blessed be. Thank you for your time. Okay, as long as you're all right, Heather. Right, so let's do the Necrophonics app. Yeah, follow me on Twitch because I'm going to be doing streams on there probably starting tomorrow. I've got it all set up, ready to go. Why the hell am I going on Twitter? I know why. Because I was just thinking about free music. I'm in the wrong bit completely. Hold on. Let me get my brain in gear. See, free music. Necrophonics. Sorry. It's the vodka's fault. Hello, spirits. Hello. It's Black Queen. Hi. They just said Dem Seeking. That was my old name. Old channel name. How are you, spirits? I'm all good. That's good to hear. How's your day been? It's alright, and then bye. What's your name? Ethan? Devil? Pop? Well, then add me on it, free music. How many spirits are here, please? I heard 5, 9, and then 1, so I'm not sure which of the 3. If you hear anything, can you put a little mark near it and then put it in the chat for me? That'd be really helpful. Ethan, are you here? I see you. Is that the same little one from yesterday? What's your name? Harry. Says Harry and Ethan. With who, sorry? You like this? Who's that little child? Ethan again. Ethan, do you have a message? No, I've had to do it via StreamYards. It's all set up, ready to go. Ian? Is Ian here? Yeah? You okay, Ian? Are you the Ian that lives with me? Let's try it with the reverb up a minute. And yeah. So what's your name? Tell me your name again. Bob. If you need help, can you say help? Edward, yes. So no. Reckon. Ian, are you with Edward? just heard, who's that? And then they went black. Born with her? Who was? Helped her. I told you. Who's the little girl's name I keep hearing? Girl's name, yeah. What's the girl's name? Yeah, you. Hi, sis, darling. How are you? Ian, are you with Edward? Or have you got away from Edward? Yeah, a little bit tipsy, a lot medicated, so I'm kind of alive, really, I suppose. Ian, yes, Ian, are you okay? Ian's the little boy that lives here. He came across from the forest. Did you come from the forest, Ian? Yeah, sis. Love you. Why do you keep saying lemon? You've said it twice. It's what? It's the demon answer. I don't understand what you mean. I don't understand what lemons have got to do with the one. Spirits, I'm going to be turning this off in literally 6 minutes. Do you have any messages? I don't like those strange noises all the time. There's something, and then we're descendants. Descendants from what? She was here yesterday. She's been here the last few times she said her name. She's doing good, babe. She's fine. Honestly, she's fine. Matthew, my brother's looking after her. She's okay. She's really good. I haven't had her name today. Okay, Jay. Much love to you, sweetheart, and thank you for your time. You've been here for ages. Thank you very much. Have a brilliant Tuesday, and I'll see you soon. Much love to you. Blessed be. And thank you for being here. I'll work on getting, I'm not sure if it might be in my last few live streams, I don't know. When I listen to them back, if they are, I'll let you know, and I'll let you know at what point she comes in, so you can hear her. Oh. 4 minutes, spirits, and then I'm going to say goodbye. Okay? Of course, yes. Hey, Beazles, how are you? How are you, darling? Thank you so much for coming in. That's an honour. I'm about to end it in a minute, though. I've been on for 2 hours now. So I'm going to be finishing in about, well, by 22. I've just finished one. But definitely get yourself a nice herbal cigarette and enjoy it, babe. It's really, really kind of you. Like I said, it's always an honour to have you here. But definitely enjoy your cigarette and yeah, just chill. Sarah, are you here, Baba? You're very, very welcome, Basil. How have you been? Can you say your name, please? Sarah, if you're here. Anytime I've heard her name, I've told her that you love her. Rainbow spirits, they sound nice. Still movement in that black picture behind me. Last minute spirits, sorry, but I will talk to you privately tomorrow. Of course, sis, of course. Protection. Ian, are you still here? I'm hoping it helps this one. It is, because this is an app, and they're getting used to using it. Sis, it's okay. Just let it out, babe. Helps. System helps. Are you starting to understand how to use it, spirits? They had a question for me yesterday. What's your question, spirits? Yesterday. Do you evolve? You're not letting her down. She knows how much you love her. Anytime you think or say anything about her, she hears it. She knows. They've been saying that they've got a question for me yesterday, a lot, and today, Ian. But I don't know what the question is. Definitely Basil. That's all we can do, and it is our best. I thought I heard spiritually. Edward, dead up. What do you mean by dead up? Yeah, I remember you going over to Eagle Eye. It will come out in time, sis. It all takes time, unfortunately. Did they just say is guilty? I do really need to go, spirits. I wonder if it's Edward that has the question for me. Basil says, love you, spirits. What is that little girl's name? Can you tell me, spirits? Yeah. I'm using the Necrophonic app because YouTube keep cutting me off every time I use my PSB7, and they're saying it's to get a human review. It's going to take months because of COVID. So they've taken about 7 of my streams. So I'm trying to use things that YouTube bots don't get confused with. I know. How you can get a spirit box confused with like music, for example. Plus I go in reverse, so it's not... there is nothing I can do right now. Any spirits that need help, my guides are going to help you in a minute, okay? So go next to my guides. I think Sierra's here. Go with Sierra and she'll help you. Yeah, it has. I'm on Twitch now and quite a few different platforms because YouTube really is. I know, sis. Sarah, your mum loves you, sweetheart, okay? So do I. What was that? You always do this, spirits. I always think of a time that we're going to end. And then you start talking. Who heard a secret? Yeah, you did. Do you want to say what it is? No. It's a secret. You can tell me if you want to, okay? You stay. Bring back this. You said perfect. Can you see a beautiful mountain? Is that what you heard? Oh, okay. Or a white castle. That grey with what? Spirits, I'm really sorry to cut you off talking, but I need to go. But I can talk to you tomorrow privately. I'm sorry. All the good spirits, if you go to my spirit guide, they will help you, okay? Just go over to them and they'll help you to the next realm. Spirits, thank you all for your time. And thank you for using the K2 meter so perfectly. You've done really well. The light box, sorry. Basil, good night, sweetheart. Much love and thank you for coming in. Have a really good Tuesday. Hi, Abandoned Boys. How are you, darling? I'm literally just ending, babe. I've been on for nearly 2.5 hours. It's really late here. But how are you? The walk on the I heard that you're still here, darling. Bless your heart. The walk on the railway lines was really nice and relaxing, by the way. Abandoned. You were making me laugh as well through that stream. Much love to you, Basil, sweetheart. Blessed be. Big cuddles. I'm glad you're great. That's a really nice answer. You know when somebody says they're okay, or you just know that they're not. Bless your heart, sweetie. How's your Monday been? Abandoned. Spirits, I'm going to say good night now, okay? Thank you for all your time and energy talking on here, using the light box. You've done really well, and showing yourself in the picture. Thank you. And I'll speak to you tomorrow, okay? Much love and blessed be. Good night. Yeah, I think that I need to end the stream now because I've been on for a long time and it's really late. But I'm sorry that I have to leave when you've only just come in, Abandon. But it's awesome to see you, and I really hope you have a great Tuesday. As Heather, I wish you do too. I'm going to probably put a video out tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm going to go live, but we'll see. But thank you all for being here and for your time. Heather, you're a darling. Much love to you. Sis, I love you lots. Abandoned, you're awesome. Thank you very much, Abandoned. That's much love to you, darling. Much love to you all. Thank you, Free Music, for being here, even though you don't say much. I know you're there. But much love all. Blessed be. And have a brilliant Tuesday. Thank you very much for your time, all of you. It means a lot. I love you lots. Blessed be.